It's Dr. Bruce Wilkinson, the author of Prayer of Jabez.
He spoke about the verse in 1 Chronicles chapter 4, verse 9, where it says, "And Jabez was more honorable than his brethren." And he turned to all of us in the chapel and he said, you know, wouldn't it be something that if someday God would say about you that you were more honorable than your brethren? In God's mind, you stood out. And he challenged us to be men and women like that. And for some reason, it so touched my heart. He connected with me that I skipped going to coffee afterwards and went to the library and said to the Lord as I walked across the campus, Lord, I'm not that way today, but if you could change me so that someday you would feel that way toward me, that would bring me great joy. You can't say to God, please bless me. I mean, it's okay for me to say, please bless you, but to say to God, please bless me. And then I looked at the second part of that verse where it says, and increase my territory or expand my territory. He was asking for more to do, more influence, more ministry, more business. And in my life, I kept saying, Lord, take some of the things that were on my plate and take them off of my plate. And then he said, please put your hand on me, give me more of your power. And I'd never prayed that. And he said, keep temptation and evil away. And I knew I'd prayed that because that's what the Lord's Prayer is like. But I thought, why would a man who is more honorable than his brethren ever pray such a selfish prayer? Until I realized the end of that verse says, and God granted him that which he requested. So God said yes. And I was thinking in the library, the Bible teaches that God never says yes to a selfish prayer. So that means that's not selfish. And I actually was sweating a little bit in the library and forced myself to say, there must be a lot here I don't understand, but I'm going to try this. So I started praying this prayer along with all my other prayers and then started getting some amazing answers. And that's how it started, by accident. Then told my wife, and then she tried, and then some of my friends. And now it's more than 30 years later, and it has radically affected my life.
And the lives of millions of people.
Millions of people.